Oh, hi. Well, as you've noticed, the leaves are beginning to turn, and that can only mean it's time for the annual Wayne County Historical Society Ghost Walk. We're going to be doing things a little differently this year. We're going in chronological order. So please join me as we meet the ghost of Wayne County, who has shaped not only this county's history, but also played pivotal roles in many of the dramatic and consequential events in our own country's history. Let's go.
Hello and welcome. My name is Rebecca Beall, and I own this beautiful home along with my husband, General Reason Beall. General Beall served in the Army during the War of 1812, and when he returned home to Pennsylvania, he insisted that we move back to Ohio. He became so enamored of this lovely area. General Beall was a land agent. So our first home was down right in the middle of the town of Wooster, and we lived in a log house, and he had his business down there as well. Well, slowly he started buying more and more acres of land, and pretty soon we had extended way up north outside the city, or city I call it. It really was just a village. And we went up this beautiful hill, and at the very crest of this knoll, we decided to build a home. Well, that was in 1815. It took us many, many years to finish this wonderful house because, of course, there weren't many people in the county, and so we relied on friends to help and our children somewhat. We had to cut all the trees. It was dense forest. And we had to get boulders in. We dug a basement. We made some of the bricks we bought. But finally, by the mid-20s, we were ready to move in. It's now around I believe the date is 1830 now. And so we've been in here just a few years. Now, this, you've caught me today. This is my summer kitchen. In the summer, it is just too hot to cook upstairs. So I cook down here. But now that autumn has arrived and the weather is turning colder, I have moved back upstairs. And I just forgot there was a little kettle or something I wanted upstairs, so I came down here today to get it. But I'm so glad because I can show you this wonderful summer kitchen. Right outside the door is my spring house, so it's very convenient to bring the food in and the water. There's a well out in that same direction. We have just finished a wonderful barn just to the east of this. I have my vegetable garden out there. It's just a delightful place. People are starting to call our lane Beall's Lane. It's becoming of some importance because people come to see my husband. My daughters help some. People say, it's such a big house, Mrs. Beall. How do you manage? You must have servants. No. We don't have servants. There are a few Italian and a few Germans moving into the area, and sometimes their daughters like to hire out for a day. And I've done that, but mostly my daughters help. Why, my daughters are getting ready for marriage, and they are making very fine choices. Some of the leading citizens of town. In fact, well, my daughter Elizabeth, my oldest, has been married for some time. We managed to get her married at age 13. Why, she married a man, Joseph Stibbs, 30 years her elder, but you know, it was just fine because she's making him a fine wife, and he, of course, is a good provider for her. That's so important out here on the prairies. Now, I would like to show you just a couple of things on this wonderful kitchen. I am going to miss my Rumford boiler. I don't have one upstairs in my winter kitchen, but I'll tell you, it's right over here. It's a brick enclosure. I put a firewood kindling on the bottom. It heats it up. I put the water in a big basin on top, so I always have hot water. And then this is a brick oven right next to me, and I can bake things. It's just a wonderful system. Oh, General Beall is so generous to me. And then, of course, I still have my fireplace because I still love to cook in the fireplace. I saw some of you looking at my windows, and I must tell you, I do have bars on my windows. And people wonder why, but stop and think about it. I'm not worried about bears and elk and the wolves and the big animals around here, but I do have a problem with those pesky little squirrels and skunks and animals, rabbits, you know, they get in. So we put bars on the windows to keep them out. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't keep every animal out. You know how it is with rats and mice, and they seem somehow to always find a way in. Now, let me see. I was looking for something to bring, oh yes, my kettle to bring upstairs. I'm going to make some soup tonight. I'm going to go out to my garden and get some fresh vegetables and some herbs and do a good fall soup. So here it is, right over here. I see it. I believe this is the one good size for me to take upstairs. And oh my goodness, I can't believe it. A dead rat. Oh, as I said, it's so hard to keep them out. Why, General Beall always teases me. He says, Rebecca, my dear, it's your good cooking. If you weren't such a good cook, they wouldn't come in. He's such a tease. But, of course, we all know that animals smell food, and you can't keep them out. Now, if you will excuse me, please, I've got to take this out to the woods and throw it away. Oh, I'm so glad I found it before it started causing an odor. So you will say goodbye, and please do come back and visit me again some other time. Bye-bye.
We hope you have enjoyed these presentations. As someone who values the promotion and the preservation of our unique Wayne County history as much as we do, please consider making a donation to or becoming a member of the Wayne County Historical Society. Thank you.